Now to a 12 News investigation. A woman attacked and bleeding out, waiting for an emergency response. Tonight, 12 News' Colleen Henry with a gripping tale of survival from a woman who almost didn't live to tell it.
This year, in a room still stained with her blood, 4 generations of Jasmine Houston Carter's family will give thanks for survival.
I just knew I was getting ready to die.
In June, an angry boyfriend broke into their house, pulled a kitchen knife from a drawer, and headed to her grandmother's room. He wrapped a bungee cord around Maddie West's neck.
He stuffed my mouth, and then he fastened it to the head of the bed. He told me if I moved, he would kill me.
He went upstairs to find Houston Carter sleeping with her sons Josiah and Malik. Then he slit her throat.
I just remember the noise that it made. And then I just remember tasting blood. And I just remember hearing my son screaming.
It was gurgling, saying, "I'm dying, I'm dying."
Houston Carter made it to the living room where she collapsed on the floor. In the mayhem, her grandmother couldn't find the phone, so she ran to a neighbor's.
I just kind of threw the keys to it. I said, "Call 911, Jasmine's been stabbed."
West ran back to her granddaughter. They prayed and waited and waited.
I begged them, like, please tell them to hurry up. I can't breathe. You know, I'm getting ready to die.
Finally, 3 911 calls, and 31 minutes later, police arrived. Houston Carter suffered stab wounds all over her body. Her esophagus was severed. She lost a kidney and will wear the memory for the rest of her life.
You know, I wake up every day with these scars on my neck.
Houston Carter spent 2 weeks in the hospital. While there, she saw the news.
A Milwaukee woman calls 911 repeatedly and winds up dead.
Another Milwaukee woman, another stabbing, another 911 delay. 5 calls and no squad for 21 minutes. But Barbara Killebrew died.
If she didn't get a chance, the same thing could have happened to me. I could have died too.
Tonight, the family is speaking out to urge a better police response.
We are human beings. Like, we need that immediate, urgent care.
31 minutes when you're lying there with your throat slit. How does that happen?
Well, listen, this is suboptimal performance that we're not proud of.
Milwaukee's police chief acknowledges the delays. He says the squad sent to Houston Carter's decided to go to a nearby burglary and failed to make sure someone else responded to her house. In Barbara Killebrew's case, all squads had other assignments.
Certainly, if there's somebody who's been stabbed, somebody's being robbed, somebody's house is being burgled in progress, if there's no one else to go, they're supposed to go.
The incidents prompted the chief to reissue the department rule to pull squads off less serious cases when there's a priority 1 call. He says that's improved average response times by 40 seconds over last year.
That may not sound like a lot, but if you count slowly to 40 in an emergency, that's a lot of time.
Jasmine Houston Carter's family knows. They waited 31 minutes.
That's frightening. My daughter could have died.
Next time, they hope officers put themselves in their shoes.
Had it been their daughter or mother or grandmother laid out on that floor, they would have wanted someone to come to their relatives' immediate attention as soon as possible.
5 months later, police still refuse to release those 911 calls, Craig.
Colleen, the chief did take action, though, in this case.
Yeah, 3 officers were disciplined in Houston Carter's case, but the Killebrew investigation is still ongoing.
And so what about Houston Carter's attacker?
Actually, he is in custody tonight. He will be sentenced in January for attempted homicide.
All right. Thanks, Colleen.